Hey everyone, welcome to a fairly late Friday with Dannphan. I did kind of forget. I did kind of forget. There's an asterisk next to that. It's more so that I woke up late, which is never good for remembering to be somewhere on time, right? And then while I was waiting for Adam to wake up because he sleeps in late, I was working on some Sonic City Witch pages, shading them up and getting issue 3 ready for publishing on the website. As it turns out, that was taking a little bit longer than I anticipated for that to take, because the next thing I know, Adam wakes up extra late and I'm starving, just still working on the pages, just slowly dying, like, oh god, I'm so hungry, we need food. And then I look at the time and it's like 5:45 or something like that. It's like, well, completely missed Friday with Dannphan. But then I figured out I'll just do maybe a quick one later, just to have it done, just to let people know that I'm still here, I still exist. Some people actually prefer it when I start Fridays with Dannphan later, because sometimes they miss it when I go for the 4:30 time slot. But that's whatever. Obviously, I do have the later game streams on the Game Fans channel for the super late night owls. We usually start those at like 10 or 11 p.m. And then we just go on until midnight or 2 in the morning. Preferably, I don't go anywhere past 3 a.m. though, because that will destroy me forever. No good. No good. But we might do another game stream tonight too, on top of the Friday with Dannphan that I'm doing right now. Let's see. We could play more Dark Souls 3 DLC, or we could be playing more. Adam calls it anime Elden Ring. What it is there's an Elden Ring mod that adds extra combos to like the swords and stuff. And we found out later that what the mod was actually doing was actually taking the moves from Devil May Cry and just putting them, attaching them to certain weapons in Elden Ring. So it is quite dramatic, but fun to watch, despite it being ever so ridiculous. So we could also play that. Don't know. The Sonic games are much more fun. Yeah, we should definitely play more Sonic games too. Of course, I'd love to see Adam's reaction to Sonic Adventure 2, the first viewing of Shadow. But yeah. I've been a lurker here for some time now. Cheers from Brazil. Well, welcome to Friday with Dannphan. Unfortunately, it's not as entertaining as you may have heard. I mostly just talk about just anything and everything, as you can probably already tell. 6 minutes in, and I haven't really said that much of value. But yeah, how's everybody's week going? I hope well. It's super dark in this room because I'm doing this stream extra late. It's to be expected. Every time I lean in, my face just gets a little bit more enclosed in shadow. But what are you going to do? So, I think they just announced DLC for Sonic Frontiers. Yes, that's right. The last update is going to be adding more playable characters in the story. I don't know when that update is going to happen, though. Did they give a date? It was like September or something? Hi, Dannphan. I was wondering, what is your take on Heartstopper, seeing you've been reading some LGBT plus webcomics lately? What is Heartstopper? Heartstopper. I assume you don't mean this British TV show that came up. Heartstopper webcomic? Oh, well, yeah, Webtoon being Webtoon. Let me see. Share screen. You mean this? I've never seen this before, for the record. I've never seen it before. I don't know what the heck this is. Charlie, a high-strung, openly gay overthinker, and Nick, a cheerful, soft-hearted rugby player, meet at a British all-boys grammar school. Friendship blooms quickly, but could there be something more? No, I've never seen this before in my life. I have no idea what this is. Sorry. I can't give you an opinion because I just don't know what it is. Although, like, based on that description, it reminds me of this one article that was like, straight man kiss and walk around naked with each other. I'm just thinking to myself, do they though? From Brazil too, Miss Dan. Love your videos. Well, thank you. I'm glad that you enjoy it. Is this popular? It doesn't even have a banner to go with it. This isn't Canvas, right? This is an original. I mean, it's so hard to tell because they don't distinguish it really on the... Yeah, I guess this is Canvas. Well, if you think it would make a funny read-through, I could always do that. But honestly, I'm getting to the point where I'm like completely burnt out on read-throughs. So many of them are just so... Ugh. I mean, I'm just going to say the same things over and over again. So it feels like I'm not really adding anything of value. But, you know, the other big thing is like sometimes the read-throughs do okay as far as views. Okay being like 10 to 20,000 views, right? That's okay. It's not really killing it on YouTube, but it's significant. And then most of the read-throughs, it's like terrible. awful views. So I think while other people who do read-throughs like mine might make it big on YouTube, I think I'm not one of those people who can actually make it work. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not funny enough. But yeah, definitely need to figure out what the heck I'm doing with my YouTube channel, because whatever is going on right now, it's not working. I think a big problem, I don't know how many other people who do YouTube have noticed this problem, but I have a pretty big problem with YouTube constantly recommending my videos to people that just don't want to watch it. You know what I mean? Like complete strangers, not subscribers. Just so many. It's part of the new YouTube algorithm that they're trying to get you to get a new audience, which I'm not against, but if you're going to be like pushing my content to a new audience, can it be an audience that's actually interested in vaguely related stuff to mine? You know what I mean? But yeah, that's a pretty annoying part of the new YouTube algorithm. It's just that I'm having more trouble getting a better click-through rate because it's not showing my videos to anyone who wants to watch it. So, I think I'm probably done, or at least partially done with YouTube. I think it's time to nuke it. Oh, yes, I did see that. Galaxy the Prettiest Star is officially canon to the DC universe. She appeared in Hawkgirl's book. That is so ridiculous. But it was probably, I mean, because it came out very recently, it's probably planned that way so that it would have another, because they probably thought that that character was going to be more popular than it actually was. So they might have just planned for Galaxy to have a cameo in some other comic. But yeah. I'm sure you already know my thoughts on Galaxy the Prettiest Star, given that I did a read through and then destroyed the physical copy of it and put it very high on the so bad it will increase the suicide rate list. But you know. Maybe do reviews while drawing. Those videos do very good. No, it's not about the videos. It's not about what other people do doing good. It's about what I'm doing. You know what I mean? It's like the read-throughs that I do and the webtoon review videos that I do, they do well if somebody else is doing them. If it's on a different channel, they do well, but mine don't. And I think it's just some weird thing with YouTube trying to push my videos to someone who doesn't want to watch it. I don't really understand it myself, but if I don't understand it, I can't really combat it. I don't know what YouTube wants from me. Maybe the idea is just that it only wants me to make videos about like media news and pop culture news, since a lot of my subscribers came from those areas, you know. But it's just it I didn't really ever want that to be my main content. It was just something that I did every now and then YouTube's like, oh no, once you find one thing that does well, that is all you were ever allowed to do, otherwise we will punish you via algorithm. It's like, how long do I have to do the same thing for YouTube to change its mind about who to push my videos to? It's just not a good system. I've been doing like these comic read-throughs and reviews for like over a year now, and YouTube still doesn't understand who to show my videos to. It's ridiculous. It's just never going to work like that. But whatever. I think the videos where you just roast certain parts of shows or books might do better, kind of like our High Guardian Spice videos. That's another funny thing. The High Guardian Spice video, a lot of people find me through those videos, but even those videos didn't do that good compared to other people who covered High Guardian Spice. But you know what I mean. It's just I don't do as good as other people. And because of that, it's probably just never going to really work out in the end. But yeah, I'm thinking about doing episode by episode reviews of the One Piece live action show, so that'll be something. And I'll probably maybe work that into like weekly reviews, 1 week for each episode of the One Piece live action. Because I'm genuinely interested in watching and reviewing that show. Whether or not it's bad or good, I'm genuinely interested in it. I'm not gonna like ironically watch it like I did with High Guardian Spice, where I knew it was gonna be bad going in. But yeah, the sooner YouTube crashes and burns, the better. Yeah, well, you know, actually found you via your boy Zach. Yeah, I covered some of the Comicsgate stuff. That's probably partially what that came from. But yeah. The real subscriber surge that I got back in the day was from covering specifically like pop culture reviews, just like hot topics that go viral. Like, to give you an example now, if I wanted to boost views, I'd make a bunch of videos talking about Disney, right? Because Disney's under hot water. Talk about the new Snow White movie coming out and how that's going to be dog shit, as if we don't already know, right? But yeah, it's just difficult. Ugh. So I think in the future I'll probably upload less videos, which I've been saying for a while now, so that's not a surprise to anyone. But I think I might also hold back on the Fridays with Dannphan, which also shouldn't be that much of a surprise since I've missed so many weeks. Maybe I'll just save the Fridays with Dannphan live streams for when I'm actually campaigning for a new comic or something. Something to give people something they tune in to hear updates on and stuff like that. I guess speaking of, we got back from a con last weekend. That's why I didn't do Friday with Dannphan last weekend, because we were at a convention. Yay! Selling comics. Yay! A lot of weird shit. A lot of weird shit goes down at some of these conventions. Yeah. I already kind of talked about it on the Game Fan stream because we're a little bit more loosey goosey over there. We'll just talk about anything that comes to mind. But yeah, we met some interesting people. We had Wrinkle the Duck came day one of that convention. I don't know if you guys know what Wrinkle the Duck is. Yeah. Let me just. Oh man, why did they make it so hard to just share this screen? It's like this guy, Wrinkle the Duck. Seductive. So that was cute. I don't think that I'll manage to be in the background of any of his videos, but at least I got to appreciate a cute duck walking around and making people's days. That was nice. Did you get a green dot this time? There was no green room this time, so we didn't have to worry about any green dots. It was right at the hotel, and we were staying at the hotel, so it was a little bit easier. Let's see. Also, the voice of Ed from Ed, Edd n Eddy was there. Cool guy. Very nice. Every time he walked by our table, gave a little wave, hello. Nice guy. We also had the actors from The Sopranos there. Some people might be excited about that. I never really watched The Sopranos growing up. So, yeah, but they also came by, talked to us for a little bit, just being cool people. It's funny, one of them, I don't know who, because, I don't really know The Sopranos, but one of them talked a lot about some anime that he enjoyed, mostly super old samurai anime, and he's like, oh yeah, fucking rocks, stuff like that. But sweet guy. I'm glad that they're having fun going to conventions. Right now they're starting up their own coffee and cigar business, so they're kind of talking about that as they're walking around the con. So it's interesting. And then there was just some weird shit, which I guess is to be expected whenever you go to a convention. There were, but and some of the weird shit, it's like, whatever. Some girls just like openly taking off their shirt and just walking around in their bras, because why not? And really young girls, I noticed, like really preteen looking Tumblr girls who got themselves into some weird shit. One of them was wearing a t-shirt that said "Femboy Boners." I don't know, man. I don't know how cool your parents are, but I feel like I wouldn't be very cool with that as a parent. And then again, traps aren't my fetish, so it's also just really, why would you have a shirt that says that? So fucking weird. Then there was like, yeah, there was a group of young girls also that I guess there was some sort of furry meetup happening at this specific convention, because we got a good look at a full group of furries, and a lot of them were the same type of young preteen looking girls wearing, big furry costumes. And some of them looked like kind of cheap, like they afforded the paws and the big furry mask, but they didn't have the whole torso section, because I guess that's the more expensive part. And then there was a father, I can only assume he was their father. He was chaperoning the group of young furry girls. He looked miserable. He looked ashamed and miserable. And I felt that when he walked by. That's brutal. I don't think I could ever take my mom with me to a convention. She'd just ruin it for me because she's such a prude. She'd complain about the weird people the whole time. Yeah. I mean, Adam is a little bit of a complainer, but sometimes when we see something like very weird, we just look at each other with that look of, it's like, yes, I saw that, and we're not going to talk about that, that look. But it's very odd because I am in with the crowd that enjoys anime and cartoons and animation and manga and comics. I'm part of that crowd, and yet there's such a weird disconnect between me and a lot of people that show up there. Like they are a subcategory of that crowd that I don't want to be around. There's also there's tables selling like hats and t-shirts that say yaoi and yif on them, and big booba. I think I need to specifically find the family friendly conventions in the future, because I try to, when I go to these types of conventions, I try to make our table friendly so that there's a little bit something for everyone. I don't bring for example, the comic Orgasm Girl I don't bring that comic to any of these conventions, even though I do have some extra copies of it, and I do have some other merch for it that I could bring, but I don't. because I feel like that's a step too far and there's a lot of kids there. But then I get to the con and then all of the kids are going a step too far. And I'm like, oh, I guess family friendly means something different these days, huh? But it's okay. Uh, I pretty much don't go on the weirder days. Are there weirder days? Oh, girl would have sold well at the convention by the sounds of things. Even if that's true, I kind of don't want the people who would buy it coming up to me to buy it. Call me paranoid, but it is what it is. Yeah. Yeah. But other than that, I mean, like there's nothing wrong with the con. Nobody got molested as far as I know. As far as I know. So everything was fine. I assumed that if anyone was touched inappropriately, they would have alerted security or something. The convention could have gone better, of course, but it went fine. It went fine for what it was. We did a little bit better than we did at the other convention that we went to with the green dot scenario. Eternal Con, was that it? I think that was it. So, you know. But yeah. So I've been working on Sonic City Witch mostly instead of Reaper because I kind of got to get that done and ready for October when I said that it would be the next issue would be coming out. And then the fourth digital issue, along with the campaign for the full printed version, will hopefully be next year, assuming all goes well. Maybe around the same time next year. I have no idea because I'm still trying to figure out what the heck I'm doing with Reaper and when that is actually officially going to launch. I'll figure that out, I guess, sometime in September, because I don't think that it's going to be launching this year. I don't really see as much of an interest in it that I was hoping I would see in it. And that's fine. I'm not blaming anyone, of course. Like I said, YouTube has been trying to push me to new audiences, but they're pushing me to all the audiences that don't want to see my stuff. So I haven't been doing very good at actually finding new readers and new people interested in this my type of work. So that's fine. Some of you remember, of course, I had the preview of Reaper on Manga Plus creators, and I was checking that out to see if I could pull some new readers from there. I guess I did pull some, and some people who were vaguely interested in it got to read a preview and become more interested in it, which is overall a plus. But yes, I have been knocked off the top 10. So that's okay. I thought I understood how the top 10 in the monthly awards worked. I thought it had to do with views and interaction. But I guess must be this other part that I don't really quite understand. Because as some of you may or may not notice, of course, there are some on here that have some comics in the top 10 that have less views and less likes or less interactions than me that are further up than mine. Yeah, I think they show you more than the 10. So there I am at number 11. But yeah, I got knocked out of the top 10. I don't know what else there is that caused you to be further up on the ranking. Whatever it is, they're not telling you as an audience member, because I guess they figure that you can fiddle with the numbers, or that you can take advantage of the ranking once you know how it works. So there must be some other way that they rank things. I do remember when I was reading about like how the ranking works, they were like, yeah, of course, yeah, views, interaction, likes and favorites, the comments, they all contribute to whether or not your comic gets ranked high. But also they mentioned that when your comic is published on here, like depending on what day of the month, can affect on how your comic is ranked, and that people who upload it early in the month have a better chance, which is why I tried to upload it immediately. But then they were like, oh, but we're trying to fix that so that you can upload anytime in the month and still get a chance to be in the top 10. And I think maybe whatever they did to fix that is part of the reason why I'm now knocked out of the top 10. Because a lot of these comics, like this one and this one that's at number 3 right now, they were uploaded super late in the month. And then they got bumped up super high. So I don't know exactly what they do to fix that. But the other part is where you pay to get on the list. I don't know about that. I'm just saying. They might just have some sort of algorithm for pushing newly uploaded stuff more when it comes down to like the end of the month, so that people have a better chance of getting more views that would rank them higher. But even then, like I said, some of these have less views than me and are still ranked higher. So I don't fully understand it. I can only theorize. But it's not a huge deal, of course. The main point that I'm trying to make is just that Reaper is not gonna go through with it for this year, because I don't have 500 signups, and I don't think I'm gonna just all of a sudden get like a huge boost of people signing up for the mailing list. But I am happy with the people that I do have and the people that are interested in it. I have been getting like a lot of good, positive feedback for it. So that made me very happy. So yeah, I'll keep working on it. Probably after I'm done the putting together the Sonic City Wish issue 3, I'll get back to working on it, because that's gonna take up a lot of my time, just finishing up issue 3, so that's ready to go. Reiteration in case you see it. Any thoughts on the new Pepsi logo that just went live? It doesn't look like an art addict made it anymore. Art addict? What do you mean? What am I missing here? Pepsi logo? I don't see it. All I see is the old logo. I don't see the new one. Nah, I have no idea. Sorry. I just don't see it. It's just not showing up. Maybe they're burying it. I think they mean addict artist. I don't. It means nothing to me. What else was happening, I guess? Man, a whole lot of nothing, huh? I'm just scrolling through like media news, and there's just a whole lot of nothing going down. I guess One Piece is coming out soon. It'll be fun to do reviews of that. Whether or not it's like good, bad, or mid, it'll still be pretty fun to do reviews of it, you know? Have you seen the new TMNT movie? No. I'm not super interested in it. It could be fine. I don't know. I haven't seen like any TMNT stuff for a very long time, you know? So it's just not like on my top list of franchises that I'm looking forward to the next thing for. Looking forward to your comic. Thank you. Okay, for context, Peter Arnell, the designer of the 2008 Pepsi logo, really liked talking about how art relates to his new logo, which is just a smiley face. The new Pepsi logo is a smiley face? Okay, I guess that is a move. Okay. All right, whatever. Any who's its or what's its. Ugh. Coming October 2, I'll probably have some, maybe some Halloween related original art to post on the website. I've got other products I want to post on the website to sell. Obviously, I've got the Burning Star fidget cubes, which I would have put up on the website today if I wasn't wasting all my time working on the Sonic City Witch pages, but you know how it is. And then I have the Vera standees, not with the helmet. I think I'm just going to be selling them on the website separate from the helmet because they're still kind of cute on their own. And I have a bunch of posters, which I've been considering also putting up on the website. But yeah, if I'm going to mail them out all rolled up, I have to get like special tubes for mailing out the posters, and that's a little bit of a bitch. But I can do it. Don't want to do it, but I can. If anything, to get rid of the posters, right? And what else do I got? Yeah, well, I'll have some new stuff soon as well. Oh, you know, I can probably put up the Ellie figurines over here on the website. I only have 2, but I've got like 2 that look passable and then a really jacked up one. And that's what I've got. Not because they take a long time to print, although they do. They do take a long time to print. But because Adam, well, his hard drive died, just like mine recently. And so he had his stuff backed up, but he would have to kind of refix this model so that it prints well and that I can remove the supports for it. And supports on 3D models in general are just a huge fucking bitch. They're just a bitch when you're 3D printing. Which is why I would prefer all my future like figurines that I do or busts that I do in the future, I would prefer them to not need any supports or as few as possible because they can just fuck up the model entirely. It is not fun. It's a bitch. But yeah, okay. So that's about it. Do I have anything else to talk about? I feel like I covered all the bummer news. But yeah, I've got like 2 more Comic Talk Tuesdays to put up on the channel. I think I'm gonna give up on them, honestly. I think I'm tapping out. I think, yeah. Yeah, maybe they're just not very fun. But it's fine. And my birthday's coming up. So me and Adam have planned like a little mini vacation next week. And yeah, so I might just do a video for Wednesday. And then hearing Dannphan swear is like ASMR for me. You're into some weird shit, man. You know what's ASMR for Adam? He just got into the weirdest shit. It's like actually the weirdest shit. I've got to show you this so we can make fun of him together. I can find it. I'll find it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is it. This is the ASMR that Adam likes. Shit phone. He loves why? I don't know what the fuck is wrong with him. He was watching a compilation of this that was advertised as extra loud audio, and it was just screeching in my ears. It's awful. I hate it. This is he's a cultured man. Is this what men want? Men only want one thing, and it's disgusting. Just bottles dropping down granite stairs. Oh god, it's hissing at me. I don't like it. Alright. That's enough of that. Breaking shit is awesome. Such a man thing. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I like the feeling of breaking shit. I just don't like the sound. I don't understand why the audio is a part of that as being like ASMR. It's like extra loud audio. It's like, no, don't. If you were like playing metal while showing me glass bottles break, that's ASMR to me. But I don't want to hear the shattering screeched in an echoey hallway. I don't like that. He's counterculture. He's into anti-ASMR. An ASMR made by Beavis and Butthead. Oh god, that is what it is, isn't it? Jeez. To be fair, those stairs are nice. I'll give them that. Sometimes people who do this same exact type of ASMR, they do it like on these really shitty looking stairs, like public stairs. They're made out of like concrete or something. No good. Those are shitty stairs. You need at least stairs fit for a king. But yeah, that's the weird shit that Adam's into. Now you know. You know what I have to put up with in the background. Maybe he's sending you signals that he wants you to throw him down the stairs. Yes, living his dream. Being pushed down the granite stairs until we hear something crack. Hey, Gabe Z. Jen. What's going on, man? Alrighty. Well, any other updates? Any other updates I need to go through? I talked about the convention we went to. Talked about the state of my YouTube channel. I talked about Reaper and plans for that, and I talked about Sonic City Witch coming out soon that I've been working on, finishing up with the shading and lettering. I have to redo the first 2 issues of Sonic City Witch with the shading and lettering. Fuck me. But what else is there? What do I need to talk about? Are going to be watching the new One Piece adaptation. Honestly, I've never seen One Piece because I don't think I can get into it, but I thought I should ask. Yes. I am going to be watching it, and I'm planning to make reviews per episode because I think they would be interesting. Yeah, you missed some good old ASMR. Fucking bottles falling down granite stairs. Chatham just casually rolling down the stairs and then randomly popping into glass shards. Oh, jeez. Don't know any good new things outside of gaming. Yeah, just some sad news. I keep saying same. It's mostly just sad news, isn't it? Not good. Not good for the mental health of anyone. Really. But yeah. Will you be reviewing the Marvels? World needs a roast and Dannphan flavor. Ugh. Man, I haven't watched a Marvel Cinematic Universe thing in a long time. I gotta say, I haven't watched a Marvel movie in a long time in general. It's just like so torturous. It's so bland. It's hard to even comment on some of those movies. They're just so bland. But I could try. I could try to watch it. It's like the equivalent of like trying to get someone to eat their spinach and they're like, I wonder if that One Punch Man live action adaptation is still happening. Honestly, it kind of depends on how I don't know, probably not. Maybe it'll depend on like how well people receive other live action adaptations, honestly. What are your thoughts on Charles Martinet's retiring plus the new Mario voice? I haven't heard the new Mario voice, but obviously it's a huge shame to see Charles go because he's still, even today, he's still so good at doing that Mario voice. He's so good at it. So it's a shame when a voice actor has to go. Sometimes it makes sense because sometimes they just can't do the voice anymore, right? Because they mature and they grow and then they just can't do it. But for him, he still nailed it. That's the thing that really stings, is that he's still so good at doing the voice. So it's a shame. But yeah. What is your opinion on 4Kids version of One Piece? Well, obviously it's pretty bad. But I mean, it could be worse. It could be what was that other dub of One Piece? One Piece dub. There was this one dub of I can't find it now. I forget. Help me remember, guys. You gotta know what I'm talking about. They had like a different voice actor for Luffy in another type of dub that was so annoying. If I type in the most annoying sound, it might just come up. Fuck. All right. Well, if I ever find that video again, ever again, that's another thing that I hate about YouTube. The YouTube search doesn't work anymore. Like, it actually does not work anymore. It won't show me what I'm actually searching for. It just keeps on recommending me video. Oh, for you. Look at this. We know what you want. No, you don't. If you knew what I wanted, you'd actually listen to the words that I typed in when I was searching for something. Anyway, I hate YouTube search now. It's the worst. It is actually the worst thing. But there's a different version of the One Piece dub with a different voice actor for Luffy that is awful. That is like really goofy voice. I mean, both. There's one worse than Four Kids. I don't know. I don't even know if I would say it that it's worse than Four Kids. It's just the noise that he makes when he breaks through the barrel is like infamous with that specific voice actor for being the most annoying sound on the planet. And now I can't find the video that showed that. So I don't know. You might as well start using Bing more. Well, I guess I might as well use a completely different search engine to search for something on YouTube, because YouTube search is just that bad. Now you got me curious if it would actually come up. No, I still don't see it. Oh man, what if the video was taken down? I'm gonna waste way too much time looking for it. So just trust me when I say that there was another voice actor for Luffy, and he makes the most annoying sound when he breaks through the barrel. That's all I'm gonna say. Yes, Brave browser plus searching through DuckDuckGo. We shouldn't need multiple search engines to find something. I'm just saying. Just saying hi. Well, hi. How are you doing? Doing a late stream tonight. It's all I can do. Anyway, what I was saying before, yes. There's probably going to be a video upcoming Wednesday next week. Not going to be a video for Monday because that's my birthday, I think. Yes, that's my birthday. So, that's that. And maybe not another Friday with Dannphan also. So, looks like you guys are going to be dealing with another Dan famine soon. But we will have more comics coming, so you can be excited for those. Anyway, I'm going to be wrapping up this stream soon, and if there's anything you'd like to ask before I head out, you can ask it now. Otherwise, I'll see some of you for the game stream tonight on the Game Fans channel, which is also in the description. Hell yeah. Playing some game. Some sort of game, I'm sure. Thank you for the super chat. Happy birthday. Yeah, thank you. Cool. More Burning Star comics is always good. Chat, buy some, you won't regret it. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yay, what are your thoughts on that Gamescom stuff? Gamescom stuff. What happened? Did something happen? Gamescom? News? Oh, you're just like talking about the stuff that was shown at the I thought like something actually happened at the stream or something. I don't know, man. You got to be more specific. You're confusing me. Yeah, I get all my news from YouTube. I don't watch the streams. I just see all the video clips later. If you have a chance later, I'd like to chat for a second. Sure, I'll catch you on the Discords or something. When is your birthday? 28th. Hi, Guardian Spice. How would you change it? There's a lot of things I would do to change it. I don't think the concept of a bunch of girls going to magic school is bad, obviously. It's like a solid premise that works for a bunch of other shows. I think the main thing that's the issue with the Hard Guardian Spice thing is that they try to do an ongoing plot, but the episodes don't connect to each other well at all. Like, there's so much inconsistency between one episode to the next. One episode, oh, the girls grow closer, but then the next episode is, oh, the girls need to grow closer again. And it's just like, yeah, boatloads of inconsistencies. I would have had a written out outline for the entire first season, not just episode by episode. I would have had the entire first season figured out so that they could actually connect to each other properly. More Sonic games. Well, I know that the Sonic Superstars and the Sonic Frontiers DLC is coming. Or DLC, but the extra content, whatever. That's the meat of it. Wonder if that Peach game will be any good. I play Fallen Earth MMORPG. Should be it. I'll have to check it out later. Okay, so yeah, last 30 seconds of the stream. Thanks for coming aboard, checking in on me. I'm doing A-okay, guys. We'll have another video coming out Wednesday. I'll have to find some time to record another video to put out Wednesday. I guess give me suggestions. No, I think I know what I'm going to do a video on. But yes. Cool. New comics. Yes, Sonic City Witch coming out October. Reaper coming out next year, probably. I'll keep you updated on those. And get some more product on Burning Star in general. So, yeah, good night, everybody. And if you want to come join us for the gaming stream later tonight, we'll be streaming on the Game Fans channel. To everyone else, good night. And I'll see you next time. Bye.